I believe many of you realize that the MTN network have been reducing their data bundles and increasing their data prices. If you compare last year data prices till now, you would see that the difference in price gap is huge. The MTN data bundle have become very expensive. So someone may ask, why is it that only the MTN network have been reducing their data bundles while increasing prices? So, in this video, we'll be revealing any information available, and at the end of the video, you will know whether to switch to other networks or not. Anyways, shout out to Tekinchi. This video is a transcript of one of his videos, and as time goes on, we'll be transcribing more episodes of his videos, only if we get the permit. So, let's get started. Not long ago, the NCA put measures in place, and they flagged the MTN network as SMP, which means significant market power. This implies that with the competition between MTN and other networks, the MTN network has the power to shut down the other network companies if they introduced any data bundles with lower prices. As a result, the NCA put some new measures in place so to make the competition fair. According to the NCA, if any company has SMP, that is significant market power, the company, 1, will not be innovative. The company would realize that they are the only ones in the competition. Therefore, the company will relax. 2, the company can increase their product prices anytime they want. Just as you see, you may think that the MTN network increased data prices in expense of only themselves without putting the customer into consideration. Meanwhile, this could be the handwork of the NCA. And 3, for the good reason of making the competition fair. But here's the case where MTN is the only network provider that reaches coverage anywhere in Ghana, meaning that you can access the network everywhere you go. At the same time, their network speed is the best. Well, I would not agree with that on some cases, but I'll leave that for another day. So, if you look at the first, where you could buy 200 gigabytes with 300 cedis, now 350 Ghana cedis can buy only 92 gigabytes, which is not equal to 95 gigabytes for 350 Ghana cedis. The Ghanaian government owned Vodafone, but they sold it to a company called Telecel due to low profit income. So, if the Vodafone name changes in future, you should know that the former owners of the Vodafone network, which is the Ghana Telecom, sold the company to another company called Telecel. Now, back to what we were saying. So, if you realize that the data prices for the MTN network are increasing while other networks are not, then this is the influence of taxes on the network providers. It's the NCA that tells the network providers, especially the MTN network, what to do. So, if they tell them to increase or reduce data prices, the MTN network has no say on that. The same thing applies to the zone bundles on MTN. They were cashing out already until the NCA stepped in on the expense that they were collapsing other people's business. But what brings the difficulty is, say, for where I am located, only the MTN network provides the fastest network speed at my side. Therefore, if the NCA lets MTN raise the price of 1 gigabyte of data bundle to 100 cedis, no matter my financial situation, I have to force and buy. Therefore, will bring problems which will cause me to increase my product prices in my business in order to match up with data expenses and to be able to afford it. Many people have shifted to other networks already because of the NCA flag on the MTN network. But in as much as people have shifted, people are still using MTN massively.